that were brought in immigration last year, which is the least since 2014. I believe we have one of the smallest numbers ever of immigrants. I don't remember the exact numbers, but the numbers are there. What's being said by our senators and the reality of it are vastly two different things. And I will say that the administration has not done a good job in voicing that. If you speak to people in McAllen, Texas, elsewhere, they don't know what you're talking about. There's obviously people that are here seeking amnesty, seeking safe sanctuary, but the drolls of people coming over the border is not historically a high bar at all. It's one of the lowest. Matter of fact, as I look at the number of immigrants that we've taken in the United States, last year it was 0.1% of our population, which is quite insignificant. And it's one of the reasons why we have inflation. Inflation's not enough goods and services being provided and too much cash chasing it. So we need people to produce. We need people to man our factories to meet that production demand and to help with the supply issues. And we don't have those people. And mostly during the Trump years, he decreased immigration drastically, and now we're suffering for it.
Yeah, definitely. And so you're facing a 7-term Republican incumbent who, in the last Wine Register poll, was polling about 8 percentage points ahead of you. You know, what is your strategy to beat those odds? Do you think that it's possible?
Yeah, so, absolutely. Otherwise, I wouldn't be sitting here. But that's the intent all along. We entered this race with the full acknowledgement that it's very much winnable. We have just finished our 99 county tour. If you'll notice that poll as well, he's at 99% name recognition in the state. He's also at 47% favorability index, the lowest he's ever been. Usually he's in the high 60s. He's never been below 50. He's also never had an opponent who outraised him the last 2 quarters by a factor of 2, and more than likely outraised him this quarter. And he's never had an opponent who doesn't take corporate PAC money and is known to eschew all such activity being purchased by large corporate entities, very much like he is. I don't do that, obviously. People acknowledge that. My name recognition is only at 71%. I have room to grow, and that 30% of the population that has yet to get to know Mike Franken, 29% anyway, is my margin of victory. He's tapped out. He's an acknowledged individual. He's been doing this for ever, since 1963. He's marched to his own drummer for a long time, and that generally has been well away from Iowa, certainly in the last 15, 20 years. People acknowledge that, and it's time.